Derek Sheridan from Rust Belt Basketball Coaches Network. Thank you so much for joining us this evening for episode 39 of our four-quarter coaches clinic. Tonight we're featuring the head men's coach of Penn State Behrend University, Coach Dave Niland. Dave has had a multitude of success, and I just found out that he coached with Coach McDonald and Coach Beeline, and those guys go way, way back. Coach Niland is one of the most respected coaches in NCAA basketball, known as an expert in controlling tempo.
Come from a coaching background. I grew up in Buffalo, New York, and my father was a college coach. And his coaching days kind of were over by the time I was about 10 or 11, but he'd worked at all different levels. Head coach at Canisius back in the day when they were playing a major college schedule, and then coached high school. He was involved in the NBA, Buffalo Braves early on in their journey. And then my brother Joe was a longtime coach at the University of Mobile and Spring Hill College. He's currently the AD down there. So I come from a coaching background. My uncles and things like teaching and coaching were a big part of our family. And so that's kind of how I've been around the game my whole life and been in a gym. I went to college at Lemoyne College and played for John Beeline. And that was back in the mid 80s. And that was obviously a tremendous experience where, when you're going there when you're 18 and you're trying to figure it out and you get a chance to play for a really young coach that was just outstanding in every right, really demanding, but always with a purpose. Great experience. I knew I wanted to coach after playing for him. And I got started as a graduate assistant, like a lot of guys at Elmira College, small Division III school in the southern tier of New York State. Worked for a great guy, Kevin Moore. But Mike McDonald was the guy I was replacing. He was bumping up on the staff, and they were hiring a third guy, and never even got the job. Was there for 2 years with Marty Marbach, who was an outstanding coach, but Villanova guy, Big East, a longtime Big East assistant. Hired Coach Beeline, which was an incredible stroke of luck. He had done very well at Lemoyne. He kept our whole staff, which is unheard of. Mike probably shared that with you, but that just doesn't happen anymore. But he didn't have a lot of assistants coming with him from Lemoyne. We had a really good young recruiting class. His conversation with us was, even though I played for him, he's like, hey, you got 6 months. I'm going to give you to August. If you guys can't figure it out, I'm going to get some new guys in here. But we've done different things where we've run right into 5 out. We've had different guys inbound it. It basically comes down to this, and this is nothing, earth-shattering. What do you have to work with?
Everybody raves about how your boys play defense.
What do you have on the floor? How many possessions do you want in a game? How much ground can you cover with foot speed? And there's so many different ways to play, right? We all know that. One of the things that we've tried to do is understanding how our offense relates to our defense. We run a 2-guard offense. They can run out of a 1-guard set.
Question number 1, and I'm glad you got your marker board. Can you please show us your 2-guard offense out of your 2-guard front? And you also said you can run it out of a 1-guard front.
Sure. So I hope I'm not.
Next question. In your defense, do you ever, unless it's a special situation where you have to, but do you ever employ any pressing? Next question. In your half-court man-to-man defense, when the ball is on the wing or in a corner, do you play the ball on your closeouts straight up, or do you force the ball a certain direction? The second part of that question is, can you please show us one of your favorite sets? With 2 seconds left on the clock,